everyone, it's CL. Welcome back to my channel. I'm not sure if you can tell or not, but I did invest in some lighting so I can film at any time during the day, anywhere in my home. Usually I have to film during the day and stand right next to my window or else it will be really dark. So I decided to get some lighting. This is the first time I'm using this setup. So I'm still learning. I don't know if I'm doing it right. In actuality, it feels like I'm doing it very wrong because it feels like I'm staring directly into the sun. But yeah, that's just what's going on right now. But let's go ahead and get into the purpose of this video. Today I wanted to share with you all the first installment of my book rants, where I rant about everything I think about while I'm reading these books. In this video, I will not give away any major plot spoilers. I might mention a character in the book, or I might mention something insignificant that happened, but it will not ruin the story for you. So just want to throw that out there. And also, before I get into my rants, I do want to say, please take everything I say with a grain of salt. It's all in good fun, and most of the books that I have read is the first volume in the series. So this is just how I feel right now. Maybe down the line when I read more of the series, my opinion will change. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into my rants. So lately in the series that I've been reading, I've been coming across these characters that find out that they've been born with a special gift, a gift that can potentially change the outcome of other people's lives. And more often than not, they tend to shun away from their gift. They just want to go back to their normal life. They don't want to deal with the responsibility. Such is the case with Bobby Pendragon from the series Pendragon. In the series, Bobby Pendragon finds out that he is a traveler. He can travel to these other worlds, and it is his destiny to kind of have an impact on this world and save these people. And when he finds out that he has this ability, that he can make a difference in saving this world, he really shuns away from it, and he's just wants to go home because he doesn't want to have to deal with it. Well, people like Bobby Pendragon, do you know what's worse than being born with a special gift? Being born average. Think about that. The world is going to end and you have no special abilities to prevent that from happening. You kind of have to cross your fingers and hope that 1% of people that are smart enough and gifted enough make the right decision to save your life. And to those 1% of people who are born with a special gift, if you think this is a test, I will give you the answer. Save us. Don't leave us. You don't want to be normal. We don't want you to be normal. Save us. So let's go ahead and move on to my next rant. We have the Lux series, and in the Lux series, we meet Damien Black. He is the heartthrob of the series. I must be one of the very few people that really dislikes Damien Black. I don't like him at all, not even a little bit. And maybe my opinion will change the further along I read in the series. But as for now, I don't like him, not even a little bit. And as far as alien beings go, he's kind of a dumbass. I mean, think about it. When I think of alien beings, I think about these super intelligent beings from another world. And when I read about Damien Black, I do not see any intelligence whatsoever. He just wants to punch things, and he throws a temper tantrum like a tween girl that missed out on One Direction tickets. I just don't like him. So the next book I want to rant about is The Fifth Wave. And don't get me wrong, I gave this book 5 stars. I really enjoyed the storyline, and I do recommend other people to check out the book. But this is probably one of the very few books where I strongly dislike the main character, which is Cassie. In the book, we meet Cassie, and there's this particular scene in the book where she's really struggling, and this attractive guy is being nice to her and trying to help her out, and her initial reaction is to lash out at him and to be rude. And her reasoning in her head was like, why is he being nice to me? He shouldn't be nice to me because I wasn't the it girl in high school. So that's why she's being a terrible person, essentially. And while I was reading that, all I could think about was, geez, what a bitch. I mean, out of all the reasons to choose from during this alien apocalypse, she went with that one, that she wasn't the it girl, so therefore she's gonna be this horrible person. Out of all of the reasons to choose from, I mean, people are being killed, her brother has been taken away, and that's the reason she went with, was she wasn't the it girl in high school, and therefore she has the right to act like this terrible person. So that sadly was like an ongoing thing during the whole first book. And I really didn't like her. I just did not like her. But please do check out the book, because other than that, the story is wonderful. So the next book up that I want to rant about is House of Echoes. If you want to read a book full of parenting fails, check out this book, because that's essentially all the book is about, parenting fails. So early on in the book, the dad starts seeing like decapitated animal heads all around their house, and he just kind of chalks it up to like, oh, some teenagers are just having fun. And then later in the book, they find their 8-year-old child's been running around in the forest by himself at night with no sweater or no shoes. He's in his pajamas. And when they find him, the mother's initial reaction was like, oh, well, he just loves nature. It's 3 in the morning and that's what she went to, is that he just loves nature. That's why he's acting like this crazy weirdo running around in the forest so late at night. Parenting fail. You fail. Parenting fail. I don't even know what to say about that. That is just one example of the long list of parenting fails in this book. No. So the next book up is Crayon Master. In this series, we follow a teenage guy who's gonna go through a chess competition with his dad, and he throws a huge old fit because he finds out that his dad was a grandmaster in his youth and his dad never told him. What really took me off guard was that yes, your dad did not tell you he was a grandmaster in his teenage years, but you don't need to act like he shot a man and buried him in the backyard. Perspective. As far as things to be mad at your parents about, I think that would not qualify. So let's go ahead and finish up this video with my last rant. When I read my books, I tend to go more in my head and I like to think about all these different things, different topics, just kind of reflect on everything. And one day I was thinking about how it's 2016. And 15, 20 years ago, I thought when 2016 comes along that we would have some really cool virtual reality technology. So in the books that I've been reading, The Eye of Minds has Vertinet. Ready Player One has The Oasis. Sword Art Online has MMORPG, which is the massively multiplayer online role-playing game where they can use nerve gear to fully immerse themselves into the game. So what do I have? I have the latest update for Safari on my MacBook. I mean, what the hell, 2016? I thought it would be a lot cooler than it is. I don't know. So yes, that concludes my book rants for this time around. The more books I read, the more rants I will have, I'm sure of it. But I hope that you all thought it was in good fun. I had a lot of fun and it felt really good getting all that off my chest. So, yep, that's all I have for now. And thank you all for watching. I will see you next time. And that's all I have. So thank you, and I'll see you later.